Hi, this is John Guzik with the Franklin Partnership in Washington, D.C. Thank you for tuning in to 2 Minutes with One Voice. The House this week passed the long awaited $1.9 trillion American Rescue Plan Act. The legislation is now heading over to the White House for President Biden's signature, which we expect by the end of the week. The House had to vote on it a second time because when the bill was considered by the Senate this past weekend, after a marathon 25-hour debate, the Senate made changes to the legislation requiring House reconsideration. What were some of those changes? They knocked out the $15 minimum wage provision after the Senate parliamentarian ruled that provision out of order. They also limited the number of taxpayers who would be eligible for the $1,400 direct payment. Single filers earning between $75 and $80,000 would not receive the full $1,400 benefit. Joint filers earning over $160,000 would not receive any benefit. The Senate also tweaked the enhanced unemployment benefit program. The House passed version had it at $400 a week. The Senate passed it at $300 a week, extending the program through September 6th. Importantly, though, the Senate did include a provision allowing the first $10,200 of unemployment benefits to be considered tax-free. This legislation passed largely along party line votes, not a surprise to us, but needless to say, this was a huge victory for President Biden and his legislative agenda moving forward. Also this week, the Senate will continue their confirmation of cabinet secretaries for the Biden administration. This week, the Senate has confirmed President Biden's pick for Attorney General, EPA Administrator, and HUD Secretary. In the House, in a nod to big labor and gun control advocates, the House is taking up what we can call messaging bills. They're taking up two pieces of legislation that will pass on a party line vote in the House, but will have little chance of passing the United States Senate. On the trade front, in an effort to resolve the longstanding dispute between Boeing and Airbus, the EU, the UK, and the US struck a deal to suspend the tariffs between those three countries for 4 months, allowing all parties to get together, hopefully resolve their differences here. These tariffs cost billions of dollars on US and European products. If you recall, we were successful in making sure that copper and brass was not included on the tariff retaliatory list. For those PMA and NTMA members who are interested in a PPP loan or a second draw loan, we just want to remind you that the deadline to apply for that loan is March 31st. There's rumblings in Washington that the program may be extended, but don't wait. Get your applications in today. Then finally, we're going to be watching OSHA this week. We expect OSHA anytime to issue their COVID emergency temporary standards that will impact all manufacturers, more additional oversight at OSHA. Continue to support your PMA and NTMA. Thank you for tuning in to 2 Minutes with One Voice. And don't forget, another episode of 2 Minutes with One Voice will air next week as well. Thank you very much.